Hey, what's up everyone? It's a very good evening, and right now I just want to talk about the latest upgrade I made on this bike, which is the TZM Yamaha TZM Clip-On on this bike, which is this thing. So first I want to talk about the best part when I had it installed, which I just had it back a few days back. And one thing I feel that really suits the way I'm riding is it shifted my weight forward a lot more than I had anticipated. So the ones that I had before, it actually had a riser, so the handlebar goes up to here, which it doesn't make too much of a big impact compared to the stock one, which is way up here. So it's kind of a bicycle handle, goes right through here. So basically this is the third clip-on that I'm having. So that's the best part. Now I want to talk to you about the modification that it had to be done just so that this will fit in. There's a story behind it. I asked the seller, if I buy this, would it be a plug and play? Is it going to be, a straightforward installation? He said yes. So I went to the shop. This is what I'm going to show you what happened. We had to cut off this part, if you can see right here, just so it will fit in the clutch lever and the brake lever part here, this part right here. And so you can see the finishing is really terrible. Safe to say I'm not gonna go back to the shop, but I'm just a bit disheartened to see my bike this way. So I'm going to be looking for ways to make it better. Maybe like find someone who can actually close this part right here so that I don't have to see it. It just hurts my eyes. When you have this installed, because it's too low, this is what you will get. Look at the turning radius. It used to be a lot bigger. We can go up to here. Now it's just here. The reason why is it hits the fairing right here. Let me show you what will happen if the engine is on and then you want to turn right and then you accidentally make a full turn. So this is what will happen. It's just terrible. And if you can see it right here, it's a bit too straight, and that's the reason why I'm leaning too forward. It's a bit too aggressive. I haven't really tried on track yet, which I'm gonna be in Elite Speedway on the 4th of May. It's a proper track day someone is organizing, so I just registered myself. I already paid the fees, and I'm gonna have it tried then. But the problem right now is I'm not comfortable, and I really hate the finishing that I see on this. If only I can bring this back just a few millimeters back, it will look a lot nicer. But the problem right now is if I pull back, then it will be, the turning radius will be a lot shorter. So is it worth it? I'm a bit 50-50 on this, half and half, because I love the position. The position is like I'm feeling way forward, so you kind of feel like you're one with this bike. It's the kind of riding that I like doing. But the problem right now is it takes away a lot of comfort. So you don't feel comfortable on this bike at all. Especially, I haven't really tried for a long ride yet, because I just installed this a few days back. But one day I'm gonna be going back to see my family in Kedah with this bike, so I'm gonna make a review by then. Like, is it really worth it? Most probably 100% not going to be worth it, but we'll see. For those who feel that comfort is the utmost priority, this is not for you. You don't want to be on a bike where you're extra leaning forward most of the time. will it make you look good on the bike? Probably. I don't know, like some people likes hot dogs, some people likes burgers. It depends. But for me, I love it. It's just that maybe I can make some tweaks, to make sure that it looks better on the bike. I don't have to look at this anymore. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot better for me, because I don't feel like this is safe at all. Look at this, man, and look at this. But it is what it is. I wanted it to be like this, so I'm gonna have to learn the character of this bike now. So for those of you, if you want to do this, think about it very, very carefully, because if you are riding the older Fz version, which is from 2008 to 2013, this, from what I've heard, is a plug and play. You don't need to do a lot of adjustments to it, because the meter is further in front and there are much more space right here, so you don't have to do some modifications to it just for it to fit in. But for the 2014 and upward, it's actually something that I wouldn't recommend if you are not really into it. If you're just doing it for the look, this is not for you, because eventually you will regret it. I'm like 50% there, but so far I've been trying it on the road. When it comes to cornering, I feel so much more of the feedback that the front tire is giving me. So that's what I wanted, actually. Yeah, so that's about it. So far I haven't really got to try it yet, but I hope I'm going to be able to do it soon, this Sunday. Hopefully the weather is going to be good, and right now it's going to be raining, so I have to cut this off and then go back home. So hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. Until the next video, guys, goodbye.